HCMC stock update today. So they plan to buy back $5 million worth of HCMC stock has since been initiated. That was as far back as the 25th of October 2022. That was when that was announced. So going by the price we have right now of 0.0001, that's up to 50 billion shares, and that's a reasonable number going by what we have here. If you take any of these unrestricted shares or total outstanding shares, 50 billion out of this, it's quite reasonable, quite a reasonable figure. But so far we haven't really seen anything as such. We don't exactly know whether they are buying it from the open market, the one you and I have access to, or through the dark pools. So maybe when it's completed we might see a difference. So after that, what we have to see, based on what they have indicated to us, it will be a spin-off of certain HCMC assets into a newly publicly traded company, hereinafter referred to as NewCo until name is announced. Just going by the fact that they have started with a buyback of 5 million shares, $5 million worth of HCMC stock, and which they have announced. So we will naturally expect that this will be the next one, or indeed in a combination of 2 or 3 of them. So all in all, if you have access to Charles Schwab, you would have been receiving this sort of messages every day. The price it keeps cycling above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, and all. In the next if in a few hours afterwards, the reverse will be the case. That's so. I have been seeing a lot of that, in the COP since that announcement came, and indeed before now, that was also the case. There was also that cycle, going on. That cycle was always going on. This is yes, I think I'm right. About what I'm saying. Yeah, this began. This cycling, yes, became more pronounced of late. Since they made that announcement. So. Just in case, if you ever wondered why HCMC also has this huge amount of shares, one of the many things that may have also been responsible for that is the fact that some of these small companies, not small to micro cap stocks or companies, they have some of them have toxic lenders, so these lenders use Rule 11144 to get their money back. So, and this rule somehow, before the amendment that the SEC is pursuing, before now, what happens is normally that they can sell these shares, usually maybe restricted, unregistered, and control securities. So they when they do that, they file the disclosure with the SEC in paper format. So you probably be searching through the Edgar filings, or probably through HCMC's filings, to see how these things came about. You may not see anything. You see things like safe harbor and all that stuff, mentioned alongside some of those things like that. So those are some of the reasons, amongst other things, why we have seen the stock plummet from the heights. We saw it about close to 2 years ago. So we know that this stock has been declining. Just we don't even need to see the charts going back to 2021. The underlying trend, which is the 200-day moving average, just tells you everything. This stock has been declining. So those are some of the ways that may they may have brought this sort of decline we're looking at right now, and also because of the fact that the company has taken on Philip Morris in that patent infringement case, and also because of that, a lot of market participants got involved. By getting involved as well, they also poured in a lot of money. So that was also a good opportunity for these toxic lenders to get their money back, amongst other things. That's just not the only reason, why this has been going on. So fundamentally, we know that HCMC is it's making money, yeah. So amongst other things, that is probably why we have been seeing these sort of things. And this has also informed the company to come about with this 4-point plan to improve things, improve the look of the stock, get it more vibrant again, because right now it's dead. Nobody is people are still keen on the stock, because they're keen because of the case with Philip Morris. But outside that, when the case is not there, there's nothing really to talk about HCMC. It's not it's just dead. So, but coming up with the case, we have that the decision about their patent. I think it's going to come up in this month, November, and the patent case is it's going to come up sometime in this month. It wasn't in the summer for sure, and it's probably this fall of 2022, maybe this November or indeed December. And also as well the appeals case as well, they hopefully an outcome will be decided in December as well, so down here we can see, yes, HCMC appears to be in a strong bearish trend. Shares are below a declining 200-day moving average, and the MACD is minute to signal line. It's also lagging the S&P 500. And momentum, the last sale below the 20-period simple moving average. The last sale is below the 20-period simple moving average. This is a sign of weak momentum in HCMC shares. Okay, so the volume for this session was lighter than usual, trading 152.07 million shares versus an average of 517.731 million shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator is bearish. The slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is a lack of buying interest. Most certainly, there is a lack of buying interest. And if market participants are sure that something is going to come out of this, this is a good opportunity to buy more of the stock. But with this program they have in place, in the end, one might feel like a sort of the RAS split may have been implemented after this whole four-point plan comes to effect, is completed. Yes, one may feel that way, because somehow some of these things in the end may lead to that, even though it doesn't clearly state that. So stock dividend of HCMC to HCMC shareholders in the new co. Okay, 100% of the initially issued shares in the public. I think we'll still maintain the HCMC stock, but we'll get those who are involved or who are eligible will get the HCMC will get stock of the new company and all that stuff. So yeah, fingers crossed. Let's see what's gonna come out. Next point on the plan, possibly number 2 or the 3 of them left. So in any case, it's very boring here on HCMC at the moment. Just see what you make of all of these things. I just have to bring you an update in this regard. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.